Universidad Panamericana.
Okay, what's the subject?
Charles.
Charles. And the verb? Once. Now the problem is right there. You see that little comma? Because we use a comma when you have an appositive. Here, we don't have an appositive. You got it? Yeah?
Right.
Eh?
The comma is a problem. So it's incorrect.
That's right, it's incorrect. Yeah. Now, by the way, it said here, circle each appositive. I only see one. Oh, okay. You're doing it. You're dividing and conquering. Yeah, all right, go ahead. That's right. This is fine. You circle the appositive. This is the description of the subject, right? This is the subject, and this is the verb. It's correct, right?
It's all.
Yeah. Good. It's all or that's all? That's all, right. Okay, we'll also take a look at number 11, all right? Take a look at number 11. And, okay, and you still have to circle some appositives, right?
Peter, I don't understand why the text is incorrect.
Okay. What is one of the grammar characteristics of an appositive?
It would be like, for Christmas, Charles, I don't know, an old friend wants an interior.
Okay, right. Charles, my brother. Charles, an old friend. Charles, my teacher, right? So, do we have an appositive in number 6?
No, but in structure, the sentence is correct.
You know what? The words are correct, but there's a punctuation problem. What do you think it is?
The second comma.
Kidneys. Do you know that joke in English? When somebody is intelligent, you say kidneys. Why is that a joke? If I go like this, you know what kidneys are? They're the organs back here that clean the blood, right? Okay, so if I go kidneys, what does that mean? You're intelligent or you're not? It means you're not intelligent. But it's just a joke, all right? What happened here? All right.
2 times so much.
So you only make the same mistake once? All right. Hey, what's the story? Here you're supposed to be circling the appositives. Or what did you do? Did you circle them?
No.
There's no...
You finished, Efren?
Yeah.
Incorrect. Do you think it's incorrect? Yeah? Are we almost there? You finished?
Yes. Teacher.
Did you circle?
What circle?
Because it says underline each subject and you're supposed to circle the appositives. Here it says circle each appositive, right?
Teacher, in this one, is the verb, right?
Verb structure. Right. What is served when you have verb auxiliary to be and the past participle? What's that?
It's a characteristic.
Past continuous.
No.
Good imagination, not correct. Huh? Is served.
Sir, it's like, in Spanish,
Tell me, lobster, when I give you a plate of lobster, that plate is active or passive? Here's the lobster. Passive, right? So what's the form of that verb? The verb structure. Active or passive voice? Remember, is. For example, shoes are made in Leon. The shoe is passive, right? But that's how we use passive voice, right? So, all right, so the verb structure is passive voice. What's the form of that verb, Emmanuel? What's the form of that verb?
past participle.
Past participle, good. Okie dokie. All right. Yeah?
I got it here. I finished it already. You left me.
All right. Yeah? Can you bring your papers up? Bring your papers up here. Can everybody come up? Come up here. Stand, come. Marikimi, come on up. Montoya, everybody please come up here with your papers. Come on up here. Fernando right here. you can't study for your exam anymore. Okie dokie. So could we form two lines? For example, I'm standing right in front of Marikimi. Here we go. Montoya, stand over here, right?
With our
Right here.
couples.
No.
It's just like this.
Yeah, just like that. Two lines. Marikimi, can you turn around? It's difficult to communicate to the back of your head. All right. So, is everybody facing one person? Yes. Yes? Ready? Here, friend. You're over here with Marikimi. All right?
Okay.
So, all righty. So, I want you to read one. One of you is the teacher. And Marikimi is going to say, for example, in number 1, this is the subject, this is the verb. It has an appositive, okay? Or it doesn't have an appositive. You got it? All right. So each person's going to explain. After Marikimi does number 1, a friend can do number 2 and back and forth, okay? That's right. Yeah, ready? All right, back and forth like ping pong. So Montoya, you're going to explain number 2. Fernanda, you explain number 1. Ready? Okay. Go ahead. You have about 1 minute. Okay. Carla, what's up? You don't have a partner, Carla? Manuel, over here with me, man. All right, come on. Go ahead. Let's go to number 12, though. Let's go to number 12.
There's no number 12.
Oh, all right, number 11. Go ahead.
And on the table, there's incorrect. It's incorrect, number 11. And
Why?
because there's not appositive.
That's right. So what's the problem with the grammar in that one?
Because if you take out the word behind the commas, the sentence doesn't say anything.
Oh, okay. So is it a correct sentence? On the table, Harold found the pen.
Yeah, well, if you take out the comma, the second comma, it is correct.
Very good. So really, it's incorrect because it has a double comma, right? The double comma is for the appositive, right? Okay, all right, good. How about number 10? Okay, hold on a second. Okay, I'm going to send Ricardo through the middle. Go ahead, Ricardo. Okay, all right, go ahead, Omar. Everybody move one over. Carla, over here. Go ahead, Margarita. Rodolfo, one over. Now, you should be on number 3 or number 4 or number 5, right? Okay, go ahead, Ricardo, go ahead. Emmanuel, how about number 10? Number 10.
Number 10, Montana is a word like this. It's incorrect also.
Okay, why?
Because and there's no appositive. And
Okay, but it has a double comma. Is that an appositive?
Montana, if you take this,
Right. Here, this it takes the place of Montana, so you can't put Montana, it is. How would it start? Montana?
Montana, the fourth largest.
That's right. You got it. Good. All right. Your turn. Next one, number 9.
Broccoli is it's the same.
It's the same problem. That's right. Good. Okay. Say goodbye, Omar. Say goodbye. Choo choo. Go in there. Go in there. All right. Everybody one to the left. Go ahead, Ricardo. One way. This way. Go ahead. Next.
The same. Broccoli, a vegetable, you need to take out this word also, yeah? Broccoli, a vegetable, can be prepared.
Exactly. You would have to say broccoli, a vegetable.
Can be prepared.
No, because if you put can be prepared, then you're going to change it into an adjective. What would you say? Broccoli?
A vegetable which can be prepared in many ways, essentially unmineralized.
Oh, and by the way, you can keep that all together, right? The problem is right here, right? So you'd say broccoli. Great. Good. Number 8. You finished? Okay, bye, Alfredo. Choo-choo! Go through there, man. All right. You can hit him on the head there. All right. All right, ready? All right, one over, one more. You finished? All right. Let's have a seat then. Let's have a seat.
did it right.
The Fernando, Fernanda,
Fernando
and
tape.
Fernanda. That's the Fernando tape.
How do you say tocayo?
I don't know. A person of the same name. Would you look that up? Look that up in the bilingual dictionary. Yeah? All right. So, Mario, look up tocayo and see if it has a translation in English, Spanish Dictionary.com. Now, I'm going to give a little grammar presentation on appositives, and then one lucky student's going to come up and imitate me. All right? And who is that lucky student? Oh, I didn't want you to say it. I didn't want you to say it because he's busy doing something else. What are you working on? Math? No. You're working on appositives? All right. Anyway, I want to tell you that in English we have appositives. An appositive really means you name a noun again, or you rename a noun. For example, Peter, my dad, lives near here. Okay, so my dad is renaming the subject or the noun, all right? So an appositive is when you rename a noun. Is that okay? All right? And we use it, oftentimes we use it to give a little more information, to be a little more specific about what we're talking about. Okay, right? Emmanuel, come on, you're the English teacher. Did you ever want to be an English teacher? No. When you were growing up? No. How many of you wanted to be an English teacher? Okay. Anyway, Emmanuel, make believe then you're an English teacher. Come on, Emmanuel. So Emmanuel's the teacher. It's just a 15-second explanation of what an appositive is. Go ahead.
Explanation, okay.
Tell everybody to pay attention, Emmanuel.
Appositives are sentences made with a subject, and then you rename the subject but in a different way to be more specific. And then you say, and then you finish the sentence with the verb and with a passive or with a
Verb structure.
verb structure.
All right. And how do you know it's an appositive, Fernando?
When it's referring to the same subject two times.
Okay, good.
When it makes like a specific description.
Good, okay. Carla, how do you know it's an appositive?
Because there is like repeating the subject.
Good.
A reference to the subject.
Anybody else, how do you know it's an appositive? It's between two commas. And sometimes that's helpful on the TOEFL. When you have a double comma, sometimes you can lift up that whole phrase or clause, put the sentence together. The sentence is simpler. Okie dokie? All right. Hey, Emmanuel, thank you very much. Yeah? All right. We're going to do a couple of activities there. Will you take a look at that? Number 1 to 4 and 5 and 6 on the next page, okay? How about this? I'll give you 2 minutes individually, and then you'll check in pairs. Okay, Rodolfo? Yeah? All right, here we go. Pardon?
Namesake.
Namesake? It means the same name?
Namesake.
Oh, the thing is, here's what I thought namesake was. That if my name is Peter, because my father's name is Peter, right? Then Peter is my namesake. That means it was given to me because of another person. But you're Fernando, your names aren't the same. Mario, did you find tocayo?
Yes. It's
Namesake.
namesake, yes.
Okay,
Namesake.
all right. I was confused on that. I thought you two are not namesakes, right? Because you had nothing to do with her when you were born. Yeah. What?
You don't know.
I don't know what.
If they are not namesakes.
She's my sister.
Are you your sisters?
Yes.
And your parents couldn't come up with another name? They called both of you Fernanda?
No,
Fernanda, Maria, and...
actually we are.
Oh my God. God help us. God help us. How are we doing, Manuel? Good? Ready?